A couple other things about Sunday's game. Let's see. Yeah, it confirmed what I've been thinking for the longest time, that the Giants are probably the deepest. No, okay, I won't say the deepest team. The Giants certainly have the deepest wide receiving core in the NFL. Does that make them the best? I'm not sure, but from top to bottom, from Super Bowl, catching, game-winning Plaxico Burress to the inactive rookie, even David Tyree on the PUP list. This is a stacked wide receiving core, and I really think that can make our offense dangerous, especially if Gilbride continues to call plays and spread the ball around. Speaking of receivers, I was really happy for Sonoris Moss on Sunday. I mean, here's a guy that's kind of struggled for the first couple years of his career. He had to deal with some injuries, and then when he was on the field, he wasn't performing as well as many people expected him to, being a second-round pick. It was the second or third-round pick, but I thought he had a really good preseason, and I was very excited. He's healthy for the first time in his career, and he came back, and he had a hell of a game. He showed up, got his first 2 career touchdowns, and I hope he made an impression. I really think that if he becomes, he can become another regular part of the offense. That gives us 5 guys at wide receiver who Eli Manning's comfortable throwing to, who's somebody defenses should pay attention to. So very happy for Sonoris Morris. I hope his success can continue, and I hope the coaching staff will continue to utilize him. Let's see, another thing about the offense. I talked about mixing it up. Brandon Jacobs. As far as I'm concerned, from what I've seen, Brandon Jacobs is the spark plug for this offense. When Brandon Jacobs establishes himself early in the game, not only do you establish the run, and that opens up the passing game, opens up the play action game. It establishes the run and the offense as a whole. But when Jacobs gets going, it sets up the whole running game, and the three-headed monster, so to speak. The whole formula with Jacobs, Ward, and Bradshaw can really get going when Jacobs is established, because he beats down on the offense, he beats down on the opposing defense, and it gets Ward more carries, gets Bradshaw more carries, and I think it just, you saw Bradshaw had that beast of a run, 30-something yards, cutting up guys left and right, spinning out, breaking tackles. That's the sort of thing that doesn't happen when Jacobs isn't established. So as far as I'm concerned, Jacobs is the key piece of our offense. And when he has a big game, the offense will have a big game. Look at St. Louis. Look at this past game. I mean, you saw in the Cincinnati game, Jacobs struggled to get going, and our offense struggled. This kind of brings me to my last point. All of a sudden now, after this blowout win, the same people that were dismissing us, maybe in March, we got lucky to win the Super Bowl. Same people that were blowing us off in the middle of the season. Strahan retired. Giants aren't going to do anything. Shockey's traded. That's Giants lose another weapon. Oshie goes down. Giants not going to. No hope. Hope is lost. The same people that have been, doubting us and dismissing us at the beginning of the year, all of a sudden, oh wow, the Giants are the best team in the NFL. These guys, Super Bowl repeat? Are they going to go undefeated? Are they the 2008 New England Patriots? And it's ridiculous to me how fickle the media can be when it comes to this sort of thing. But you know what? It's not going to anybody's head in the Giants locker room. It's bogus, We know who we are. The fans know who these guys are. We know what we're capable of. We know what we have to do. And it's all about this championship attitude that I've been writing about on my blog, maybe talking about on videos. The Giants are a good team, a talented team. And, it's too early to be talking about Super Bowl, that sort of thing. You don't talk about Super Bowl in Week 6. You don't. And the champions aren't crowned in Week 6. They're crowned in Week 20. So we got a long way to go. Giants know that, and they've got the right attitude to do it. Game at a time, win at a time. You prepare well, you execute well. You play with confidence, you play with the right attitude, you play as a team, and we're going to be okay. So, Anyway, I just wanted to vent a little bit about that. Kind of bogus the way everybody's suddenly jumping on the Giants bandwagon. But you know what? We don't need them. They're not going to weigh us down, and we're going to keep plowing through. So anyway, next stop, Cleveland Browns, Monday Night Football. I'm jazzed up for the game. Going to be watching on HD. Again, upgrade from my little 3-inch internet TV that I've been watching for the last year. I'll have a scouting report preview up on that sometime over the weekend. Have another episode up on YouTube and some blog entries on my blog, giantsteps.blogspot.com. That's about it. So yeah, definitely stay tuned. Check out the blog again. Haven't been too busy on it, but had a few things up over the last couple of weeks about the bye, a little bit of a season recap, talking about Burris, that sort of thing. Some new features. You can now subscribe via email. There's a RSS feed for the most recent headlines on the blog. Got some other new features. I'd definitely like to hear from you guys. Also, if you're a regular on Blogger, you can become a follower of the Giant Steps blog. So lots of new stuff. Continuing to tweak it and work with it, but I'm trying to get caught up on content now, coming off of a 2-week hiatus here. But anyway, I'll be back on the weekend. I'll be back over the weekend with some more videos. Definitely excited to be back, excited about the season, and I'll see you guys soon. Alright? Peace.